What is going on, beautiful people? Lee Hammock, your favorite self-aware narcissist, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains live. Today, we're talking about what happens when you shed those tears in front of a narcissist or a toxic person. What happens when you cry in front of a narcissist? What's going on, folks? Hope you're having a beautiful night tonight. April Morgan, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Miss you over there on Facebook. I ain't been on Facebook in a minute. Hopefully, I'll have my Facebook back next week. I've been hacked for a while, y'all. It's annoying. It is annoying. I'll tell you that much. Before we hop too deep into today's episode, y'all, if you don't know, my very first workshop of the year is coming to Washington, D.C. on September the 14th. Live in person, Washington, D.C., September the 14th, for our live in-person Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, Growth from Narcissistic Abuse workshop. I will drop the link in the comments section right now. If y'all in the D.C. area and you want to come check that thing out, come check us out in Washington, D.C. on the 14th and whatnot. But yeah, to hop into today's episode, yes. Bless you as well. Bless you, Melissa. Bless you. Yes, crying in front of a narcissist. So if you ever cried in front of a narcissist or a toxic person, you know that it can go a few different ways, right? You know absolutely that it can go a few different ways. What's going on? Dana, what's up? What up? Sometimes if you cry in front of a narcissist, they might actually act sympathetic towards you, right? You know, it they might actually behave nicely in front of you. They might say, I see those tears crying. I'll be there for you. Of course, it's not, it doesn't get deep into it. It doesn't, they don't get very deep into the emotional state with you, right? But there are a lot of narcissists, right? Instead of trying to be there and be compassionate for you while you're crying, a lot of them will lose their damn minds. A lot of narcissists and toxic people will absolutely lose their damn minds when you start crying. Isn't it crazy how that works? Like you'll start crying or you'll start expressing your emotions or start feeling your emotions. And then all of a sudden they'll get angry at you. Have you ever started crying in front of your toxic partner, narcissistic partner, and they just all of a sudden just well off on you, get angry as hell? Has it ever happened to you? Yeah, narcissistic people, a lot of them will absolutely get angry as hell when you are crying. Like you'd be like, babe, you hurt my feelings, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Damn it! Like you deserve to have your feelings hurt. Stop crying. Crying doesn't change anything. If you have a toxic narcissistic parent, right? When you're crying for your toxic narcissistic parent, they'll say, "If you keep crying, I'll give you something to cry for." Don't a lot of them say that right there to you? I'm gonna give you something to cry for. If you keep crying, I'll give you something to cry about. You know what I mean? I'll give you something to cry about. They'll start, like I said, they'll start threatening you and getting angry because, well, Lee, you told us what they'll do. Why is it? Why do narcissists? Why can't they handle our tears? Why can't they handle our shows of emotions and whatnot? Because your emotions make them uncomfortable. For one reason, of course, one reason is your emotions make them uncomfortable. Another one is they can't handle your emotions, y'all. They can't handle it. Let's keep it hot and ready like a little Caesar's pizza. They cannot handle your emotions. You see what I'm saying? They cannot handle your emotions because if you are crying because of something that they have done to you, your tears, your crying, your emotional expression of sadness makes them feel like they are a bad person and they can't handle the shame that comes along with feeling like a bad person. So yes, they will lash out at you. Yes, they will some of them will try to get you to be quiet. Sometimes they'll give you the silent treatment and they ignore you. Your tears and your crying becomes like a damn white noise machine to some narcissists, right? Like, little white noise machines that make the noise before you go to sleep, like that's what your tears sound like right there. Your tears sound like a white noise machine. It can help them go to sleep sometimes. Imagine crying and your partner is sleeping like a damn baby. You see what I'm saying? Imagine crying and they sleeping like a damn baby. they're like, they sleeping like a baby. You see what I'm saying? They lose it. They show you who they really are, y'all. And it sucks when they're doing this type of stuff to you, when they're showing you who they really are and whatnot. And it's like, see, like who said this right here? Mad son of a gun says, my husband seemed to go to sleep to my cries. Yep. Just like a white noise machine. I'm telling you, your tears just put them to sleep like a little lullaby, like a crying ass lullaby. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye, baby on the treetops. You see what I'm saying? Just like that. Puts them to sleep. But somebody commented earlier, what happens when you cry in front of a narcissist? Some of them, yes, they will get angry. But like Leah said, some of them will get turned on. Your tears are like you're like you crying in front of them becomes like an aphrodisiac. Like they just ate a bunch of oysters and want to sleep with you. You see what I'm saying? Your tears become like an aphrodisiac and it just turns them on. They see you crying, they're like, ooh, oh goodness, tears got me a little high. You look sexy when you look a little sexy when you cry. I don't know what it is. Look, you're boohoo crying, losing your mind, like makeup running. It look like you're crying black tears. Your makeup running, or you screaming, crying like you don't cry very often. You're clearly in pain, and they just like, oh, I want to jump them bones. Your tears can turn them on. You know what I mean? Your tears turn them on, and they try to sleep with you. And some of them will absolutely try to take it from you. Like in these moments in time when they're so horny and turned on, they'll try to take it from you if you get my drift. Like these moments in time where they'll just take it from me. I'm too turned on. If you don't want to give it to me, I'll take it from you. They'll take it from you. Some of them will lose their damn minds and try to take it from you. You see what I'm saying? They will start doing it. They will try to sleep with you. And if you're crying and boohoo crying and you sleep with them, y'all, they can mess your mind up. They can really do a number on your mental health. Like sleep with somebody while you sleep with the person that put you through so much pain, connect you to them in this weird way. So I do not recommend giving the cheeks up to somebody that's hurting you in that moment. You see what I'm saying? Because they can make you feel weird. The same person that hurts you is the same person that heals you. The arsonist is the firefighter, right? The arsonist is the firefighter. And somebody put in the comment section, I can't find it, but it said like, why does the tears turn them on? It's the vulnerability, y'all. It's absolutely the vulnerability is the vulnerability turns them on. Who said it? Only a man who's into that knows that. Yeah. So so the reason I say that because the tears used to turn me on. I used to think it was weird, you know. Yeah, tears definitely used to turn me on. I asked my therapist, I was like, look, this is gonna sound weird to you. It feels weird to say this out loud, but yeah, the tears. When sometimes my partners or my exes will be crying, I will be turned on by their tears. Like it would make me want them more in that moment. And she was like, "Is that vulnerability?" Yeah, and so that's true. I'm not trying to hide that, y'all. I'm like, oh, Lee's trying to hide something from. No, I'm being honest. Like, yeah, that's why I see this right there. Like, that's really me, who I am. You know what I mean? That's I don't like it. It still does that right now. Sometimes when I see you crying and whatnot, but it's like, I'm not trying to jump nobody's bones. But that happens. So yeah, I definitely used to be ashamed of that. I was like, God, I'm ashamed of this. So I told my therapist, that's what therapy helps me with. Deal with the type of what I would consider darkness and bring it into the light to show to deal with it. If you repress it, you see, if you repress it, it just grows in the darkness. Bad things grow in the dark. They say it like that. Mold grows in the dark. Fungus grows in the dark. You see what I'm saying? Bad things grow in the dark. So you need to put stuff into the light in order to heal it, in order to make things that allow the good things to grow. You know what I mean? So that happens right there in that space. So yeah, they could get angry and turn on. And part of it right here, somebody said, are they jealous? When you cry, could their anger be stemming from some jealousy? Yes, absolutely. I think some of that anger could be stemming from them being jealous that you actually have the ability to experience like these tears. You have the ability to cry. You have the ability to be vulnerable. So some of it could be jealousy. So that's a good point right there. April, shout out to April. Fear does grow in the dark. Absolutely, it does. Fear does grow in the dark. Bad things grow in the dark, y'all. So I just feel like when you bring it to the light, when you bring things to the light, you allow yourself to heal from it. So that's why I said, that's why that used to be one of my shame points, y'all. Like, it was like tears turned me on. People would think that that's weird unless you into some type of BDSM type of stuff, right? And so I told my therapist, I was like, look, tears just, I don't know what it is about them tears. But you're like, it's the vulnerability. You see the vulnerability and it turns you on. It makes you want that person. You see you lack that, so you're attracted to it. You are attracted to what you lack. You lack the ability to be vulnerable. So when you see other people experiencing this vulnerability, it turns you on. It's like some type of deep-seated thing and whatnot. But some narcs force real tears from their eyes. Yes, absolutely. There are some narcissists, yeah, who can turn it on, who can turn on the waterworks when they need to. You know what I'm saying? When they need to when a narcissist cries, it's typically coming from a place of manipulation. When a narcissist or a toxic person is crying, it's typically coming from a place of manipulation. Mine hated when I cried. He would make fun of me saying boo hoo hoo. Yeah, they try to antagonize you when you're crying because it makes them feel like a bad person. I promise you, when you're crying, they get angry and upset because you make them feel like a bad person and they hate it. They need to shake away from it. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Lee, it's been a long road of recovery, and I've seen a video from you how narcissists make you confused. I feel very lost. Any tips? You have to get clear. Get clear. Get clear. Get grounded. What's going on? You have to get clear and get grounded in reality. Because the more your confusion benefits the narcissist, right? You being confused directly benefits the narcissist or the toxic person that you're dealing with. So you have to get clear. You have to get grounded in reality. You have to understand what you're going through and whatnot. That happens. You absolutely have to. He learned to cry for me. Yeah. Some narcissists can mimic you and mirror you. Absolutely right, y'all. They can mimic and mirror you. It happens all the time. It really, right, clear and grounded. You have to get clear and grounded, y'all, to understand what you're going through. Because the more you understand what you're going through, the less power that narcissist or that toxic person has, right? We talk about a lot of this stuff in my support groups, y'all. I have a support group called the Mental Healers, right? I have a support group called the Mental Healers. Y'all need to check out joining in the support group. It's called the Mental Healers. Y'all see this right here? Because the Mental Healers, my groups, they get like, first dibs on certain things. My Washington D.C. workshop, they knew about it first. We chat at least once a week on Sundays over Zoom and whatnot. It's like a private Zoom live and whatnot. Y'all can find the Mental Healers group at courses.mentalhealness.net. Check the group out. I try to respond to every single post in the group. It's a community. It's a growing community of healing and growth, and I love it. I love my girl. I love my community. But yeah, the Washington D.C. workshop is underway, y'all. It really, really is. So y'all come check out the Washington. My first in-person workshop. Save us, please. Yeah, look, I can only give you information. You got to save yourself. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can do is provide the information for you. Because when I'm doing my one-on-ones over Zoom, right, I do one-on-ones almost every single day. I've talked to thousands of people over the last few years, and there are a lot of people who my videos have helped leave relationships. But there's some people who watch my videos and they end up staying. I can't tell everybody to leave. I can't help everybody to leave. Some people don't want to leave, and sometimes they need something tragic and hurtful to happen to them before they can actually leave. NC, I'm coming to New York City pretty soon, y'all. Y'all join the support. I say join the support group, y'all. I'm telling you, in the support group, you'll see a lot of things that are going on, a lot of things that happen behind the scenes. What I have going on. I'm about to be traveling the whole country and whatnot. Could I send you a recording of my boyfriend and I want to know what you think of the situation? So first of all, thanks for the donations to the channel. I do have a reaction channel, y'all. Know it feel like I'm selling a lot of stuff, but I do have a reaction channel. It's called Lee.actions. Check out my reaction channel, right? I do reaction videos on that channel all the time, like literally all the time. It's called Lee Actions. Follow that channel. I do reaction videos. I break down voicemails. I do text message breakdowns and things like that. But you can send me a voicemail from your partner or your ex or whatever. But if it's it can't be a 30-minute voicemail. I don't have 30 minutes to listen to a voice. I don't have 30 minutes. Even for a video, I can't do 30. 30 minutes is a long time to listen to a voicemail. But I do have, I'll drop my email address right here. Just because we in this live right now, y'all my little email address. Y'all can send it to. Y'all can send an email. If, like I said, if you want me to break down your stories or whatever, send it to mentalhealness85@gmail.com. Mentalhealness85@gmail.com. Yeah, just check that out. Hold on. You have so much now, Lee. I'm working. I'm growing and growing. I'm still healing after trauma. It's so difficult. Yeah. Healing takes time. Don't rush the healing process. Don't rush it. I'm telling you, do not rush the healing process. Healing takes time. When you rush the healing process, you can actually prolong the harm. You can prolong it. When you rush it, you can prolong your healing journey. You can make it last longer because you might end up in a worse relationship. You see what I'm saying? Big fan, man. Watch a lot of your stuff. Appreciate it. Somebody says, do you ever talk to other narcissists to set them straight? I love you talk to my boyfriend. So do I talk to other narcissists? Yes. People who I talk to anybody who's willing to talk to me, y'all. Like, I can't set your boyfriend straight. I'll go and let you know that right now. Because I can talk to him, but setting him straight, that's outside of my wheelhouse. That has to be something that he's wanting to actually work on. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be like, hey, Celeste's boyfriend, I gotta set you straight. No, why would he listen to me? I'm just a stranger from the internet. Why the hell would he listen to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want to change himself. He's not gonna work on himself. It has to be something that he actually wants to do. The narc will secretly record you while you cry. Yes. If you're crying in front of them, y'all, if you're crying in front of a narcissist, they will some of them will absolutely record you to try to make you seem like you're crazy, especially if you're having a big reaction. They'll record you and blackmail you with it. Like, if you're crying for the narcissist, some of them will absolutely record you and blackmail you to make you seem like a crazy person. You see what I'm saying? I followed you, Lee. Appreciate it. But seriously, check out the Lee Action channel, y'all. My Lee Action channel is growing right now. But you see right here is Lee Actions. Follow that channel over there. That's my reaction channel. I react to longer videos. I break down. I do story times. I do a lot of other stuff that's not normally on my channel on over there. You know. But like I said, I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on. Where's that link at? Get it sexy, boy. You know the. All right, look at this. This is right here. In-person workshop. See this right here? This is the in-person workshop right here, y'all. Me is Washington, D.C. in person on September the 14th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Me and my friend Nia Renee over the How to Love About a Woman will be helping you on your healing and growth journey. 4 hours straight in front of us. Check-in is in 26 days. Check it out. I'm gonna drop the link. I said I'll drop the link in the section and whatnot, so y'all can check it out. But me and Nia are in Washington, D.C. on September the 14th, doing our live in-person like meetup, workshop, and things like that. So check that out. I'll drop the link right here. Washington, D.C. on September the 14th. This is the very first one we're doing of this year. But then we're going to we're doing Washington, D.C. We're gonna be doing New York, Atlanta. We're doing a couple in Texas. We're gonna be bouncing around, y'all. We're gonna be bouncing around. Looking at you, sir. What up? Tasty one. Appreciate the donation to the channel. What was the email again? This is the email right here. mentalhealness85@gmail.com. I hate driving to DC. I get anxiety. That happens. I mean, it's gonna be a great workshop. I promise you, it's gonna be worth it. You know, it's super cheap to y'all. Like, you know, these workshops, they be hitting you in the head for like hundreds of dollars. This is $55. It ain't like for four. We've done other ones that have been a lot more. This is the first one of the year, and this is like our building block. This is the very first one. I'll be there in person and all the other stuff. Who is that? Tasty one. I'm dropping the Tasty one. I'm dropping the my email in the chat too, so you can see it. It's in the chat as well, so you can copy and paste it. I can do Texas. Yeah, we'll be doing Dallas and or Houston. We might be doing two. Might be doing two of them. New York City is definitely coming. New York City is my most followed city in on all my platforms. New York City is my biggest followed city. But definitely. But anyway, y'all, I do have to hop off this thing, y'all. I wasn't planning on going live that long. Check out, like I said, the workshop. Make sure y'all sub to the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. Check out the courses in the support group. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'll probably be live again tomorrow, but tomorrow night is my support group meeting. So tomorrow night, Sunday nights, we do my support group meeting every Sunday night for a couple hours. So that's at courses.mentalhealness.net to check out the support group stuff. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all be safe, take care of yourselves. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace. Thank y'all for tuning in.